Hello and welcome back to the Fide World Chess Championship match. This is game 5 of the Fide World Chess Championship, played between Gukesh and Ding Liren. The game starts with Gukesh having the white pieces, and the game starts in a French defense. The game continues into French defense exchange variation, which is opening by the book. We see a very early queen trade on the board, offered by Gukesh, and Gukesh takes it. Maybe Gukesh could have gone for a different move, uh, pinning the knight or something, but instead uh, he just goes for the queen trade. And the game continues. Gukesh didn't really play well in this match, I feel, because these positions are not the positions you want to be in. But, I mean, okay, he just goes for it. He's playing defensive. The game continues with exchange on the board. You see the knights coming off the board. You see the bishops coming off the board. Eventually, all the knights are off the board. And at this position, it's very balanced. If one was to blunder, then the game could change. But it's balanced. The game looks drawish, but then here, Ding allows some chances for white. But instead, white doesn't go for those chances to attack. I mean, here he could push the pawn, but he instead just went for taking the free pawn. And the game continues with the rooks off the board. And this is surprising because it's just, I mean, wow, what a match. The game continues with repetition of moves and ends in a draw. I feel like this was very early for a draw. Maybe Gukesh could have played on. Gukesh had a better position here, even though the pawns, I mean, he had white had advantage of pawns as well. He had better structure for pawns. He had one extra pawn as well. He could push the p, but instead he went for a draw. And it's hard to see these types of World Championship matches where everyone is just not ready to push and just ready for a draw. I mean, we have seen the matches. They aren't really promising. I mean, let me take you through this match here. Black did play very good. There were certain moves by Black that were really good. I'll show you those moves, such as, taking this pawn here. That was the great move, because that's the best you can do in the situation. Not something really great, but that's the best move you should do. Then taking this knight with the bishop. This is also a very good move. And this is an inaccuracy, because then you have this move here with the knight pressuring both the bishop, allowing a bishop trade, or maybe if you don't take it, I mean, your rook's gonna go. So we see this bishop coming off the board, and the game still again goes on, like ending up in a draw. Black has an advantage here, but I mean, then he loses all the advantage with this knight trade here. So Black should have moved the knight somewhere else. Let's see what the engine suggests for this move specifically. So the engine suggests moving the rook here, and then we could have seen a different game, but instead Ding just goes for the knight trade here, and knights come off the board. And the game continues, reaching a draw. Because, as I said, this move here is not the best move. I mean, this is an inaccuracy by Ding, as I said, because you would rather love your bishop being on an active square like this. That will allow you to control this diagonal. You have a bit of control on this diagonal as well. And because the rook is here, so you would like this active diagonal here. You have this pawn as well here, so you would love to have this position here. But Ding just goes back, and that's an inaccuracy by Ding, which makes it sort of balanced again. And then the rooks come off the board. It's a very drawish position. White could have played on, instead just took a draw. So yeah, the game ends with a draw. I'll show you this match here. This is a match between Magnus Carlsen against Ian Nepomniachtchi. The game certainly looks that it's balanced. The eval bar shows it's balanced. It's better for Black. Black has a queen and a bishop. Easily you can go for a checkmate here. Not a good position for white, not in favor. But the game continues for 136 moves, where black starts to blunder. And white is, white just starts to win out of nowhere. Imagine if this game just went for a draw instead of a win, because Magnus plays for 136 moves, converting the match into a win. Look at this. At this position, black is lost because black can't do anything. Black moves here, queen goes away. Black can't take any of these pieces as well, even if the black was able to, maybe go here, have some chances. It's just, the queen can't take it because then the rook takes it, and then you have position like this. You're probably gonna push the pawn. First you move the king, then you, not a favorable position for black. So you can see the point. The game can continue and just end up in a win. So this is the spirit you should have when you're playing a World Chess Championship. Don't take a draw early, because the position Gukesh had was a good position. What he could do here at this point was to move his bishop here. That would give him more control and allow him to push the pawns. But instead he just goes for a draw. So yeah, that's the match. I hope you like the analysis. I'll be making more videos. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments below. Your thoughts about the World Chess Championship and the players playing it. I'll see you in the next video. Till that, take care. Goodbye.